Stocks showing some signs of life today after 2 days of heavy losses. Deborah Kostroun is at the New York Stock Exchange with more details. Deborah?
Thanks a lot, Pimm. And, you know, in today's session, we certainly had lots of ups and downs, but the market actually having a pretty strong finish, at least for the Dow and the S&P closing higher. And all day today, it was about those material stocks leading the market higher. Gold rose to a record earlier in the session. Also, other metals like aluminum, copper, and nickel rallying on the day. So stocks like Alcoa and Freeport-McMoRan really saw the buying in today's session, Pimm.
Now, Deborah, sellers coming into Diamond Offshore, the stock taking a big hit today on news about another leak.
That's right. In fact, that stock hitting a 52-week low and taking a pretty big tumble. Diamond Offshore is actually the largest deepwater oil driller, and the company, it looks like they may have a rig that is leaking in the Gulf of Mexico. And of course, this kind of goes hand in hand with the Transocean rig that exploded on April 20th and has been leaking oil since then. Goldman Sachs did cut its ratings of Diamond Offshore and Transocean shares. But kind of interesting, other than Diamond Offshore, energy stocks actually were the best performers, or some of the best performers, and rose today after crude oil was higher. That was after Federal Reserve Chairman Ben Bernanke saying that the economic recovery is intact. That signaled that fuel demand will climb. And so we did see a lot of other energy shares actually performing well, but Diamond Offshore definitely the laggard there, Pimm.
Now, Deborah, investors buying the shares of those material and energy stocks, they did well, but sellers in technology, right?
Sellers in technology, because the Dow had more than 1% gain, the Nasdaq down slightly. In particular, it was the semiconductor stocks under pressure. In fact, tech stocks have actually lost about almost 5% over the last 3 days. Semiconductor stocks definitely a big part of the selling story that we saw in today's session. Now, tomorrow could be a little bit different. We just got our mid-quarter update from Texas Instruments and just a few moments ago, and the company saying that second quarter sales and profit will be at the upper end of earlier targets. That indicates that maybe demand for semiconductors for used in things like phones and cars and digital cameras may be rising. That's it from here, Pimm. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Deborah Kostroun, reporting from the New York Stock Exchange.